Hello and a very warm welcome to World This Week by Latest Laws. This is our weekly program, so subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified. My name is Monica Rahar and let's get started by having a look at Supreme Court this week. The first update that we have, I'm sure must have been tracked by LLM aspirants. So the Bar Council of India has stated before the Apex Court that the scrapping of 1 year LLM program, it will not be given effect to from this academic year and it will be implemented from the next academic year. So from 2022 to 2023 we'll be having 2 year LLM program. The Supreme Court Registry has informed the Supreme Court Bar Association that a health advisory team from AIIMS, it has stated that the election to the bar body be conducted online only in view of the probability of spread of COVID-19 virus in large congregations. The court has stayed an order of the Delhi High Court which has asked private, unaided and government schools to provide gadgets and internet packages to students from economically weaker sections or disadvantaged group for online classes which were initiated during the COVID-19 lockdown. The right to protest and to express dissent, it comes with certain duties and it cannot be held any time and everywhere, stated the top court while passing an order dismissing a review petition of its verdict delivered in the Shaheen Bagh case last year. The court has also refused to entertain a plea seeking direction to the centre to issue strict guidelines to prevent any chance of sale of fake coronavirus vaccines in the country, stating it cannot pass any general directions. The central government has told the Apex Court that the process of examining mercy plea filed on behalf of Beant Singh, who was awarded a death sentence for the assassination of the then Punjab Chief Minister Beant Singh in 1995, it has been started and the President of India will take the decision. Now let's proceed to the next segment of our news analysis and have a look at the Delhi High Court this week. The High Court of Delhi has directed the Principal Secretary of Social Welfare Department of Delhi Government to take immediate remedial steps to address the deplorable condition in detention centres in Lampur. The court issued notice to the Arvind Kejriwal government on an application seeking to stay a decision which increases dearness allowance of workers in all scheduled payments in Delhi, including in private firms. The court has directed the Delhi police to submit a status report on the whereabouts of Bajinder Singh, who went missing since he participated in the tractor rally organized on 26 January called upon by the Farmers Union. In response to a petition filed by a 4-year-old heart patient which sought financial assistance for a treatment, the High Court has directed the Kejriwal-led government to provide free medicines. A plea has been moved in the High Court seeking direction to the centre and the Delhi government to arrange and facilitate COVID-19 vaccination for all prisoners who were out on bail. Now let's proceed to the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court has held that providing all necessary medical assistance to save the victim's life, it would not absolve the applicant from the guilt of the offence committed. Now in the next segment, let's have a look at the Punjab and Haryana High Court. The Punjab and Haryana High Court has directed the State Election Commission to take appropriate actions to ensure free and fair election in the Fazilka district. Now let's proceed with the miscellaneous segment of our news analysis. The centre has decided to rule out its plan to allow WhatsApp and other social media platforms for salary communication to employees under its new labour code amid the privacy concerns and fears that the measure it would lead to legitimizing social media for official communication. The Joint Commissioner of Police Traffic, Manish Kumar Agarwal, he has stated that the Traffic Police is coordinating with the Delhi State Legal Services Authority to organize Ghar Ghar Lok Adalat at all district court complexes of the capital for amicable settlement of challans. An additional district judge court in Orissa has convicted the former contractual cameraman at DRDO's Integrated Test Range with life imprisonment in connection with the spying case. A special court at Mumbai rejected the bail of a convict accused under the Prevention of Children from Sexual Offences Act, also known as the POCSO Act, after taking into consideration the testimony of the victim, who was 5-year-old, who alleged that the accused did commit the sexual harassment, the court in this regard noted that a 5-year-old person, he is in fact capable of understanding a good or a bad touch. In an order that may be an eye-opener for developers, the National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission has sentenced the managing director and directors of a company to 3 years imprisonment for failing to refund money on time to unhappy customers who were awaiting their flat since 2008. Now let's proceed with the last segment of our news analysis, which is the international news. A US-based organization has filed a lawsuit against Facebook and the parent company of Google, alleging that the firms, with their dominance over the digital advertising market, they have adversely affected an important source of revenue for the organization. The Democrats, they have rested their impeachment case against Donald Trump on Thursday, saying that he incited insurrection after losing re-election and is so dangerous that he should be barred from holding office again. The Biden administration has told the Supreme Court of the United States that it believes that the entire Affordable Care Act, it should be upheld, reversing a Trump administration position in a key case which is pending before the judges. Taking a position which is contrary to that of Trump administrations in another matter, President Joe Biden's administration has asked a US federal court to pause proceedings which are aimed at banning TikTok to allow for a fresh review of the national security threat from the popular Chinese-owned video app. The Myanmar police has filed charges against the expelled leader Aung San Suu Kyi for illegally importing communications equipment and she'll be retained till February 15 for investigations, according to a police document. That's all we have for this week. The link of all these news updates, they are available in the description box. You may refer to them. Thank you for being with us.